100 minus 7.
Jules. Bam. I'll be ballin'. Yeah. Jules. 100 minus 7. I be getting to them racks, money ballin' with my dogs, running up a bag, I be running up yards, scoring shot ready, I was on the ball, 100 minus 7. Yo, welcome to Sauce Nova TV, 100 minus 7 Sports, and tonight I'm talking with OGDC about James Harden moving to the Cavaliers, man. And we had a good conversation, man, because this is James Harden 16, man. So can James Harden finally get a ring with this one, man? Can him and Spider Mitchell actually make things work out? I feel like it's possible, but I feel like James, he can't get lazy at all, man. He can't get lazy. You want to leave each relationship? That's cool. Because, you know, me and OG was talking, and sometimes it's like that one girl that just bounced from dude to dude, nigga to nigga, you heard? And she never just stopped and look in the mirror and say, maybe it's me. Maybe it's something that I'm doing. Why are these relationships not working? But as you can see what James Harden said about loyalty, man, he said it. I think he said it's overrated or something like that. And James Harden, man, you just gotta find a home and stay there, man. It's time to commit, man. Like Beyonce said, put a ring on it, man. Yeah, like really put a ring on it. You really need a ring, man, because you don't want to be like, you know, we all know the girls that don't get the ring. Now we know that story, you heard? Now James Harden, you too great of a player, man. Now if you can't make it work with Spider Mitchell, I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna be tough in the East. It's gonna be tough in the East, you heard? Because you still got the Knicks, you still got the Celtics, and don't forget about the Detroit Bad Boys, you heard? Now Detroit, they been on that bullshit, so don't come through playing soft. You already know, yo. You gotta come through with the full effort, man. Like you gotta be James Harden when you first got on the Rockets. You heard? And then on top of that, let Spider Mitchell do his thing. As long as they able to work together. Now, if you play like how you played in Brooklyn with KD, that was good chemistry. Now, if you can distribute the ball, you know, I know James can do it, man. I believe in the bed, you heard? I believe the bed can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's possible, but you gotta put the work in, man. And you gotta really want this shit. I ain't saying you don't really want this shit, but for the past few years, it seemed like he just, you know, he has the passion, and then he gives up on a relationship. All of a sudden, this shit ain't working out for me no more. You know what I'm saying? And we know girls like that. And no disrespect to James, I ain't trying to compare you to a woman or anything like that. You heard? But yo, you gotta make up your mind. And definitely, sometimes you gotta just thug this shit out. You know what I mean? Like Kobe did. Kobe wasn't bouncing back and forth. Now I know LeBron, KD, and shout out to them. I rock with both of them. But come on, yo, we gotta stick to one and just get the ring with this one. You heard? This year, let's be committed. You know what I'm saying? Commitment and buckets. That's what I want from the bid, man. But y'all let me know. Do y'all believe in the bid? Do y'all think the bid can get the job done? Well, I was talking to my host OGDC. You know, we gonna tune into that in a minute and get his thoughts on it. But overall, I feel like, yo, the bid, man, it's still hope there. Hope lies with the bid, man. In Cleveland, they put their hope in the bid. So let's see how it works out, man. But I'm gonna say less, man. We're gonna talk to OGDC and get his thoughts on it, you know? Shit like that. It's your host, Priest, Sauce Nova TV. Y'all know the vibes. Hey, welcome to Sauce Nova TV, 100 minus 7 Sports. And tonight, OG, we gotta talk about the bid, OG. And what I mean by the bid is Mr. James Harden, Mr. Euro step back, you heard? So he stepped back to another team, and he's rocking with the Cavaliers, LeBron James old stomping ground. So how you feel about James Harden, man? Is it the teams or is it him? Because I'm starting to feel like, yo, maybe it's just you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Damn.
a.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
opinion on yo, dude?
Sometimes, man, you gotta tell them, hey, it might be you.
Because
This
16,
is like the sixth breakup you had,
that's a fact, man.
in your career. All we know you for is moving on.
Yeah, moving on,
Moving
waking up.
on.
So
And
when
here
shit
you
get
are.
tough, I'm out, right? So what's she gonna say? She gonna say, nah, it wasn't me, it was them. They didn't know how to love me.
Again.
Again, like yo, shorty. So you gotta go again.
Hey.
It's like, yo, shorty, maybe it's just you. And you know, James Harden, no disrespect, we don't mean to reference you to a woman, but yo, that's what it's giving you, huh?
You gotta work through them things, brother.
Exactly.
You know, you can't run every time you get horny.
Because OG, you see what he did. You see what he did in Houston. Then he moved to Brooklyn. Then he said, nah, I gotta break up with Brooklyn. Now I gotta go to Philly. Then I gotta leave Philly. Let me come back home.
And think of the players he had around him at all those stops.
He left the claw. He left Kawhi.
I mean, he was partnered up with some of the best in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Left.
That's a fact. That is
so we know what's going to happen in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2.5. So it won't be more than 3.
So what do you think about the future for the Cavaliers? Spider Mitchell and James Harden. Do you feel like it can work? Can they make it happen?
If they can't, that brother be gold.
Well, because at this point it's like, yo, shorty, this your last run. You might as well get married this time, yo. Like this, you know what I mean? Just go down the altar this time. Just suck it up. You know, put me yo.
Yeah, brother.
You know what I'm saying? OG, like, goddamn.
Commit, brother.
Commit. Like, yo. It's about that time, man. Yo, the streets ain't what they, seem to be. You know what I'm saying? So James Harden, man, we don't know. I feel like it can work though. I feel like if they got the right chemistry and they can, like, you know what I'm saying, James Harden, if he can definitely dish the rock to Spider Mitchell and they can, not be selfish, I feel like they might be able to be championship material. But they got to deal with them dogs, OG.
Hey.
They got to deal with the dogs.
They got to deal, at least he got to deal with his demons.
Factory.
Sit down, put in the work, put in roots.
Facts, OG.
Act like you want to be here, not just you just renting.
Mm-hmm. The overall, what do you guys
renting?
Mm-hmm.
Buy.
Facts. But overall, what you got to say overall about James Harden making this big move? You know, she had to move her bags and say, yo, I'm just not feeling this shit no more. You know?
That's it.
Yeah, OG, what you got to say, man? James Harden Cavaliers, is he ready for the Knicks? Is he ready for the Celtics?
We about to find out.
He beat the Nuggets the other day, so, like, that's the Joker, but
yeah,
I don't know, man. This shit ain't no joke right now, yo. Because it's like, yo, you still ain't got no chip.
Yeah.
Because KD got one. Well, at least you and Westbrook could meet up together and be like, hey, you ain't got one, I ain't got one. But
hey, time is getting away from it, man. If you're going to do it, now's the time. Now's the time.
Time will tell, OG. But your last thoughts on it. What's your last thoughts?
Hey, man. Past behavior plus present behavior tells you what future behavior is going to be. I want him to break that. I want him to find a home and win a championship and build a championship instead of going out and renting one.
Facts. Shit like that. James Harden, Spider Mitchell, will it work? To be continued. Shit like that. But y'all know the vibes, man. It's Saucing Over TV. It's your host, OGDC. It's 100-7 Sports, man. We out, man. Yo, overall, man, we just gotta see what happens. Y'all see what OG had to say about it. But me, I'm gonna wrap it up and say, James, you got work to do. Get to work, nigga. Get to work. Shit like that. But y'all know the vibes, man. It's Saucing Over TV. 100-7 Sports. It's your host, Priest, and I'm out, man. Peace.